Hello there, this is a quick video just to show how I like to lay out my palette of colours before painting in oils. This is a palette that I use for most of my painting. It's made out of an old mirror where I took the reflective strip off, scraped that back, and it gives me a lot of surface area for mixing the colours and for the layout. So this is a permanent fixture in the studio on a sturdy table, and this obviously doesn't move. There's another glass palette here. This is out of an old fridge, and this used to be a fridge shelf, and I've laid out the colour tubes around, so I advise that's what you do, and we're going to use this for this demonstration purpose. So here's a closer view of the colours all laid around the edge in the order we're going to place them onto the palette. And I like glass because it's very easy to clean, and normally I'll probably use a grey background underneath this palette just to give me a neutral colour to mix colours onto. So we've got two whites. There's a warm white and titanium white, and then we've got a quite a sharp lemon yellow, which is this is a Windsor lemon made by Winsor & Newton. I quite like it because it's so sharp. And this is another lemon yellow here. This is a Michael Harding one, which I really like for mixing colours with. So we've got two cool yellows laid out there next to each other, and this is the cadmium yellow. This is a Winsor & Newton one again. What I suggest is a really good idea is to lay your colours out in the same order. This is my order. You can use any order you like as long as it's the same one every time, and that way you're not messing about trying to find the colours you want to mix. You know exactly where they are without looking, so you're not reaching for anything. Especially if you're painting outdoors, you want to have the colours in the same place all the time. It makes things a lot quicker. So we've got a cadmium red, which is my warm red, and alizarin crimson, my cool red. I've got a couple of earths. The first one was a raw sienna, which I really like. Sometimes I use a yellow ochre, and we've got a really thick burnt umber there. It's an old Tuber Spectrum paint, really thick, quite dry paint. I quite like that. It dries fast, the burnt umber. We've got a manganese blue. We've got a nice Michael Harding ultramarine blue, and then we've got a cobalt blue. So that's the main colours that I lay out in that order, including the two whites generally. Sometimes I'll just use the titanium white, and I've got an ivory black over in the corner there, and I keep that well out of the way from anything else, and I just use it from time to time. But you can see how I lay my colours out, and this is the same every time. Occasionally I'll swap things, cut new colours in and take things out, but generally that's the same layout every time I go painting. Here we've got the warm white, the titanium white, the Windsor lemon, lemon yellow, cadmium yellow, cadmium red, alizarin crimson, raw sienna, burnt umber, manganese blue, ultramarine blue, cobalt blue, and an ivory black. And all that area then in the middle is left for mixing. So I'll just go do a little mix for you to show you what can be achieved. We try and find a nice grey with this little mix. So we're going to go for a lemon yellow, ultramarine blue, and then we're going to add a nice little touch of that alizarin crimson into there, just to grey it off a little bit. And you'll see when I add the white, just add some of the warm white, then you can adjust the grey to a warmer or cooler grey by adding red or blue, or if you want it to go towards the yellow, you can even add raw sienna or one of the yellows. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little guide, and be back for more soon. Bye for now.